name is Frank Spray. I don't know if I know some of you, but thank God for this new generation. I know they don't know me. But it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's speaker. Our main speaker this evening is a candidate for the 6th District seat of City Council from Upper West Side of New York City. This is an exciting occasion and tremendous opportunity for the Albanian American community of New York. This event tonight may very well be a historic one for our community of New York and beyond, so take pictures tonight. For it is the opening of the door for this generation of Albanian Americans to get involved in the American political process by running for office at the city and state levels and eventually even higher. It's exciting because we finally have the right candidate. We have a serious candidate to run for New York City Council. As West Siders start to get to know better Ken Biberaj, they will find in him someone who is son of an immigrant family escaping communism from Albania, started from very humble beginnings. Ken is the ultimate American success story. His is the kind of story that makes us all proud to be Americans of Albanian origin. Inspired by his father's and grandfather's hard work and their responsibility and care for the fate and well-being of other human beings, Ken is courageously stepping forward with strong determination to give back to this community for everything this country has done for us here as Albanian Americans and for our people in the Balkans. Referring to his father's work for the U.S. government's Voice of America and the impact his work had on millions of people around the world gaining freedom from communism, a local New York publication quoted Ken as saying, "We grew up having this sense of public service, seeing what my father had done and the impact he had on other people's lives." Ken, too, wants to help other people. More specifically, he wants to help the people of the 6th District. He is well qualified to do this. He has been blessed with a diverse background in academics, politics, and business. A graduate of American University and Harvard's Kennedy School of Government and New York Law School, he was introduced early to the workings of the American political election process by working for Senator John Kerry's presidential campaign and President Bill Clinton's foundation. Currently, Ken is a successful businessman working in commercial real estate and the restaurant business. He is also actively involved in many philanthropic organizations. As a professional and a businessman, Ken is well aware of the problems the business community and the community at large here are confronted with every day. But more than anything else, Ken strongly believes that elected officials must take responsibility in illuminating these problems and offering innovative solutions. I have known Ken for all his life, and having observed him as he grew up through the years, I become a bit emotional because he and my kids grew together for all the time, and we were friends of the family. So I can categorically say that I do not know a more energetic, focused, and goal-oriented individual of his generation, and for that matter of my generation. Maybe his father can compete with him, but rest assured that he will bring this energy and enthusiasm, as well as his passion for public service, to the City Council of New York, and that he will make all of us proud as the first elected Albanian American member of the City Council of New York. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to make this introduction. Please join me in welcoming the next Albanian American member of the New York City Council, Ken Biberaj.
Here, here.
I think I'm going to take Frank on the road on the Upper West Side. We'll go door to door. That was incredible. Frank, thank you so much for everything you've done in my whole entire life and for doing this today. It's especially meaningful, I think, to have you be here today to do this. So I really appreciate it. My dad was very excited that you were going to do this, so he was very happy. First, just a couple of quick thank yous. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank Biberaj for letting us use this amazing space while he's in Spain, I think he is. But we'll tell him. Everybody can send him pictures and post it on Facebook. He's not working while we're here. But no, thank you to him. Thank you to Epi and your entire team here. It just means so much. I want to thank all my friends and family and all of you for being here tonight. I mean, this is a very exciting time for me, but I think it's also a very exciting time for everybody in this room. To be able to stand here and all of us collectively to be trying to accomplish something very large and significant. Want to thank Medea and the rest of the folks who were here helping out on our campaign. It isn't glorious, but we're having a lot of fun and doing a lot of good things. I want to recognize somebody here named Hunter. Hunter works for Scott Stringer, who's the borough president. He was kind of the borough president is running for mayor as well, so if you're interested in learning more, I'm sure Hunter would be happy to talk to you about that. I also want to take a moment very quickly to just thank my wife. You know, I was very on the fence back and forth thinking about this, and last spring kind of sat there and said, this is impossible, there's no way I can do this, all the forces are against me, I'm too new, I haven't done enough, and she said, you know what, sometimes you really just need to stand up and give it a shot, and you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, I still love you, and that's all that matters to me. So.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. So not only is this our very first Albanian event, this is actually the first event we've done for this city council campaign, so really just thank you all so much for being here. When we were trying to figure out how to get this thing started, I think it was only a natural fit that we reach out to our friends and family in the Albanian community and all Albanians around and ask them to kind of be a part of this. And I think you can see around the room today that just the response has been fantastic. So thank you all just for being here today. Like Frank said, I'm just getting used to this. I'm very proud to stand before you as a candidate for City Council in New York. So, thank you. Like Frank mentioned, when my family came here in 1968 from Albania, like so many other families and people who are here tonight, they didn't have anything. They didn't know what to expect. They didn't know where they were going to go, what they were going to do, where they were going to work. And because of the kindness and support of other Albanians and people who had come before them, they landed on their feet and quickly found opportunity. And I don't think that there was any way that my grandfather, back then, coming here in 1968, would ever have imagined that his grandson would stand here today and be running for office in New York City. So I wish he was here to see this, but we would constantly be motivated by his work and my father and the whole family. So I want everybody to know that yeah, and I think a lot of it is that it's because of being Albanian that kind of motivates us, and we're just so hardworking and so generous. I mean, we help each other, we help other people, and I think it's important that other people in the community get to see just how amazing and important and passionate Albanians are. So I just want to thank you all for that. I want to thank my parents for the values they kind of instilled in us. Growing up, I really learned about public service from my father. I mean, we had a front row to his life and everything he was doing, and you know, as communism fell and people would come over and visit and so on, I just saw such a raw impact that one person could have on so many other people's lives. And for me, it was always something to aspire to. If I could have a fraction of the impact on people's lives that he had, I feel like I would have lived a full life. After going to school in Washington and then going to Harvard and working on some campaigns and spending some time in government, I wanted to learn business. I wanted to learn how the world worked, like so many Albanians here who came here and they had to figure out how to make ends meet. I wanted to do that, and over the last 7 years feel like I've gotten some amazing experiences, and I think that's what is helping motivate me, that today, we really need people with a unique perspective, people who understand the community, who care about the community, and who have the skills and experiences to effectuate change. This is going to be a long race, but I want you to know, you've taken the time to be here, you've dug into your pockets and donated to this campaign, and there's going to be a lot more going on. But I want you to know that every single day we're going to work hard. We're going to, take the money you gave us. We're going to make it stretch. We're going to get everybody out there to vote. We're going to work tirelessly, and we're going to find a way to really, make you proud and win this election. I really am running because I think I can make a difference. I think it's a unique time in our city. I think the future is here, and I think it's time for a younger generation to step up a little bit and to take the mantle from a generation before us that has just worked so hard. Everybody in this room, from young to old, has done something to make it a little easier for the people before them. So my goal now is to kind of say, hey, our generation is ready to step up, and we have so many amazing Albanian young professionals who are doing things in APEN. Nick and Trita, our whole team, everybody's here, and that just means so much to me, because I think everybody recognizes that not only do we need to step up and do things in business, in movies and art. There's Hank. But we also need to do things in public service. And it's not just for Albanian young professionals, it's for young professionals across the city. So our goal is really to say, you know what, now's the time for us to get up because 2013, the mayor's leaving, half the city council's leaving. It's really going to be about new leadership and where the future of New York is going. And you know what, it's time for us to get up and be a part of that process. So that's really what we're going to try to communicate. It's going to be a long race. So be patient and have some wine and relax. And you'll be hearing from us often, so hopefully every once in a while you read some of those emails and you get involved. We need you to talk to your neighbors. We need you to talk to your cousins, your second cousins, your third cousins, your fourth cousins, your cousins' friends, whatever it takes. But we really need you to kind of roll up your sleeves. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think passionately that we could actually win this race. And the fact that all of you crowded in here and are giving your time, your money, and your energy just means so much to me. So I hope to make you proud, and we're in this together. Thank you.